Yeah, good day, my people. My name is Abe, and I welcome you to my diary with Drew TV. And how with me, Jay.
Period.
Yeah. Period. Yeah, welcome to the show once again. I promise you, you are going to enjoy this episode. Don't forget to follow us on all our platforms at Drew TV NG. Yeah, my diary is the show, and what we are doing here, Jay, is to you now is sharing our deep thoughts in our diary. We believe most of us our diary, even if diary don't count, so we still use our phone as our diary,
True.
where we keep our things, our life, our secret, our things that actually touched us. So in different ways. So now we're having Jay on the show,
Thanks for having
a
me.
fine girl, complete full package. No wahala. I no go look.
You know,
Even if it enter my eyes, I go closer. No wahala. Jay, what is that thing that you feel is in your diary? You feel like whenever somebody asks you about it, you can never forget. It touched you in different way. You reflected on it always. It comes to your dream. It's always in your thoughts. What's that thing? Share with us.
That's deep. That is quite deep. For me, I would say it has to be, I don't know if I should say my Finding Love Chronicles or my love experiences or my relationship chronicles.
So it be like, are you telling us now breakfast? And maybe you don't pass breakfast,
Hot breakfast.
lunch, dinner.
No, my own is in
every-
segment. Breakfast,
buffet
breakfast
even
pro
dey sef.
max.
Wow. Share with us.
So I think basically that is one thing that I still look back at, and sometimes you know that people do things to you and you ask yourself, am I so much of a bad person? Like, do I deserve all of these things that are happening to me? Or is the problem me? You know, people will trigger you and wreck your mental health.
and
You need to question yourself.
and you
You
even
ask
see yourself as if
as the problem. Yes,
why
I think
most times it's not like that.
yes,
Just
basically,
like who you are meeting along
it
the
took me a very long time to bring myself out of that space and just know that people do what they want to do to you regardless. The problem is not always you. But I still believe that anytime I look back at it, I feel like my time wasted, my effort, I still hurt about it. But
now see they make them color score.
come on, SCUM, caps lock.
Make now they do these things more
Caps
now.
lock. Men will show you shaggy.
No,
Men will stay your white. That's why I'm wearing black because it does stand come out.
and as again, no fit stay my own white. That's why they wear white.
No, Allah. Everybody with your own settings.
No, I hear you.
So,
Yeah, we should like. Let me ask you this first. You said series of breakfast.
yes,
That means not one.
not two.
It's not two.
Let's say three.
It's three. Wow. And I don't try 1, 2, 3. But does this happen? Does it follow each other? Or is it
No.
like
There are also good times, but let's just say in between the good times is a mix. So there are the good, the bad, and the ugly.
So let's start from this. Among these three, which one like he enter most? Like anytime you remember the breakfast, say,
I think it has to be the first one.
Wow.
Maybe because I was still kind of young at that point, or maybe because it came from
Like
the closest people from my heart to my heart.
yeah. Like
If it was,
what was your age then?
I was 20.
Wow, still young.
I was still young. I just wanted to love.
And maybe that was your first love.
My first love.
Wow. First love, they always give everybody a shock.
And then it's the fact that anytime you see that person, your heart still skips a bit. Well, life happens.
So what actually happened? Share with us.
So this was, I think I was 20. I had just gotten admission into the university. The person I was dating before I got admission has always been my person. And then I had this best friend that was very, very close to my heart, still is very much close to my heart. And she knew everything about me basically. Long story cut short, I walked in on her with my man.
And you say she's still very cool with you?
No, she's still very close to my heart because she's no more, but yes, sorry, respect to the dead, so blessed memories. But yes, I think And it happened in a very, very funny way because she had been telling me that, oh, she has this guy she's talking to, that she likes, that she's really excited about this person. So I at least expected it. Of course, it would
Yeah, yeah.
never come to my mind that it
Like,
was
and
my man
wait,
because she knew my man. We would go out together. He would come and pick us up when needed. We would go to the market most times. He picks us up and all of those things. So of course she knew my man. So I'm like, okay, who is this person? And then I'm a girl's girl. I think the day she was going to her new man's place, which is my own man,
and she's still telling you about.
yes, she's my friend. She was telling me. That's why I felt like that
Are you
was
sure
the
it's not?
toughest.
Are you sure she's not telling you about another man? Maybe it just happened. You.
No. She told me, okay, why I knew it was that person is the day she was going to see him, she came to mine. She said, oh, she's going to see this person. When she came, I'm a girl's girl. I always want my girls to rock and all of those things. So I said, you're going to meet somebody like that, somebody you've been talking to, you are seeing for the first time. You need to look
Good.
you
Maybe
need
she
to
pick your
look good.
things.
Yeah. So I said, let's fix up your outfit, change one or two things, give her some of my things. Of course, girls, we do these things for each other. And then, yeah, so she dressed up, booked a ride from Mines to where she was going to. And then I said, okay, then I called my man. As at that time, I had this very funny laptop that would, the battery would not last 30 minutes. So I was always charging it. So somehow, yes.
I used to call such
laptop. Yeah, exactly. So it needs to be plugged to board. So I needed to go pick my laptop charger. I forgot it at his place because, of course, it's your man's place. You get there, you're relaxed and all of those things. So I called him. He was at work, but he was going to leave work early that day. He was at work. He told me that yes, I think that was the reason he was leaving, but he let me know that he had something else because he had a lot of side hustles. So attend to, yeah. So I said, okay, fine. I have a key, but it's only but right that I call you and let you know I'm going to your house. So I called him, how far? He said fine, that he's in a meeting and he will soon be leaving for his next appointment. I said, okay. I left my charger at your place and I need it because I need to use my laptop. So and this is like a stone throw. After that time, from my house to his house, keke was like 100 naira. I could even walk it if I want to, but I was in a hurry. So he said, no, I should not worry. When he comes in the evening, he's going to bring it for me. That he has even been telling me I should leave that laptop or going to get another one. He's just, those things men tell their women. He's just expecting a certain amount of money. So he'll get me a brand new one.
MacBook is coming.
I know women now. So I was like, okay. For some reason, I needed to get my charger. So I just said, he won't even know if I dash in and out of the house. Let me just rush in
and rush out.
But I rushed in. I'm not sure I rushed out.
And you collect the shock of your life.
So yeah, so I got there. The gate man tried to, I think maybe warn me. He was like, does Oga know you're coming? I said, why are you asking me? And I just ignored and I left. So I walked in. For somebody that was at work, the main door was open. And I was like, why did this one leave his door open? Because I wasn't there when he left for work. So I opened the door and I saw, mind you, that some of the things I gave to my friend to wear there were things he got for me.
Okay, that your guy got for you.
Yes. So I got into the sitting room and I saw a handbag and a pair of slippers, matching handbag and slippers that I gave it. And I'm like, how did this one get here? It still did not occur to me. I didn't want to
even think.
Yes.
It's not even.
So I just dashed because I was using the laptop and the charger by the bedside. So of course it was plugged by the bedside. So I dashed into the bedroom to pick.
It was not locked too.
It wasn't locked too.
Okay, the old door was
the bedroom doesn't lock. The door is faulty. So even when we're in the house, it doesn't lock. But like the main door would have been locked. I don't know why it wasn't locked. But the main door, but I know the bedroom door is faulty. It doesn't lock, it just closes, but you cannot lock it.
With a key.
Yeah, so.
And you meet them in the action.
I met them doing the things that does not please God.
Why we say that? It's where you are doing it when. wait, let's talk about that first. If a married couple is doing it, please God.
Yes. Yes, now when you're not doing it legally, it doesn't. Yeah, that's what I mean. So Of course, I walked in, and I still till today. I think that's the highest shock of my life. I think that is what shock is, because prior to that time, when we were having girl to girl conversations, I would tell them, if I catch my man cheating, I'll create a scene and blah blah blah.
It has never happened to me.
Yes,
Everybody
prior to
can
that
say
time, yes,
anything. It's
I
when it
used to
actually
run.
happened, you don't know.
When it happened that day, I don't know if it was self control or it was shocked, but I remember that I just walked in, picked my charger, and left. And that was it.
That was it. Like, you
That
didn't make a
was
scene, you
it.
didn't shout.
I didn't
But
make it. But
they
till
knew,
I
like,
got home, they saw me. They saw me, of course. And he tried to talk to me. I was just, leave me alone. And I walked away. I know before he would want to, and all of
dress up.
that. Yeah. I walked away till today. Anytime I talk about it, even now, I'm like, why did I know? Even say something?
No, that's the best you should really have.
But like
You know,
that
in a
is not
situation like
that
that,
is not me. So I'm like, I don't know what happened.
in a
It's probably a
situation like
show
that, you can say what you didn't supposed to
to
say.
say.
You
I can
can
even do
what you
something I'm
didn't
not supposed to do.
that you will later regret.
And why it
So I think
hurts
the
me,
best option, the best thing to do is
is
what
to
you have
just.
done.
But why it hurts me is that was my best friend, quote and unquote. When something like that happens, she's the person I'm supposed to run to.
Yes, to cry to.
Yes, so like, who do you now cry to when
And
the two people you're
you
supposed
know,
to run to are involved?
the whole scenario self, it's what's shocking, because coming from your place, telling you about it,
About
taking
it,
your things,
and we've had
and
all the
has been
girls'
telling you about.
conversation that
So
you would think
this is
of.
what they have been planning. It's not like it just
Yes,
it's
it
not
not
happened by
just
mistake,
happened. Yeah,
or by
it didn't just
mistake
happen.
or anything.
It was a
Or,
plan, but like maybe if I were them, I would have been smarter to not do it at his house or something. They just didn't expect me to pull up, of course.
and after you have even made that call,
Oh
you think that
yes,
has been
that has been
settled.
settled because he felt like I wasn't going to go, and I said okay. Of course, I would say okay, but you know I'm a woman. I'll still do what is in my mind. Is when it backfires.
Wow, wow. Guys has done a lot. I won't lie for you. Yeah, we have, but I just believe it. In all these things, it's not a gender thing. It's a woman
It's
being
not
thing.
a gender thing. Yes,
Because
it's a
everybody,
thing.
if I invite a guy here now to come and say
He would also tell
things,
you what
what
to
a
reason.
ladies has done to them, that's even more bad than this. And
Yeah.
it just, human being can just be anything
I
you don't
honestly
think
believe
of.
so that it is not a gender thing. It's a human thing, and then people are responsible for the way they choose to treat you. It doesn't have anything to do with you.
But what is your relationship with the guy after then? What is your relationship with the lady after then?
My anger is not a good. My anger is not a good type. Do you understand? And I ghost a lot
So you just ghost
due
him.
to
That was
past
the last time
experiences.
you
I do
people
not
talk.
give room to, because I've been in toxic spaces prior to that. That, do you understand? I knew that if I had given space, I would want to. It's somebody I loved. It's not just. It wasn't just a fling. It's somebody I've loved. That was the first person that opened my eye to what I thought
Called
love
love
was. Prior to that time, I had like toxic experiences, which are personal experiences growing up, not relationship wise.
not
Yes,
like
just
boyfriend,
yes,
girlfriend,
yes. But I don't know how
a
to.
life.
Yes, so I do not know how to defend myself. I don't know how to explain myself. So I just keep mute and let you do your thing, or I just withdraw.
So after the incident that day, you didn't talk to the guy till now again,
There was
or
something happened that actually made us talk. So I think after that time, I don't know how, because I didn't talk to my friend, and which I wish I did, because
did she
she
come
tried
back?
to reach out,
But
but
you did not give
I
it.
wasn't willing to listen. But life is funny because the plot twist is she got pregnant. I don't know if it was from that day, or if they subsequently
or they have been
continued,
doing it
or if they
before.
have been doing it. She got pregnant. She said she was going to keep the baby. She wasn't going to.
About it.
Yeah, and she tried to reach out to me even with that, and even got me even more because why you texting me
That you got
with Bonner
pregnant.
accounts telling me we need to talk because you're pregnant for him. You're pregnant for him. Go to who you're pregnant for. You're not
Are you
pregnant
not
for
the,
me.
are you the
And you
are you
did
the
it,
guy
you guys are
parent?
both. Yes. Why are you coming to tell me? And she was like, I'm the only person. And because why me and her were best friends, because I felt like we were each other's family, because she also didn't have like a proper family and all of that. Yes, so she came from a broken home. But reaching out to me, telling me you're pregnant
After what you have
after
done
what
to
you
me.
have done, I felt like, oh, this one is never remorse. She eventually had the baby, And when I heard that she had the baby, although she died after having the baby,
Like at the
she had, yes.
no, like at the
Still,
child.
like she gave birth and then died,
Wow.
yes.
Yeah.
So after hearing that, of course, how evil can I be?
Yes,
I had
yes.
to at least reach out. Yes. And when I reached out, because when she was at the hospital, it was just her and her cousin. The cousin, they didn't even tell anybody. Nobody knew she was pregnant. But of course, when she died, they needed to call home and all of those things.
Wow.
So
And
till
there
today,
was not a marriage like
yeah, there wasn't. He was even. He had already engaged somebody I was going to get married to, and that person the period she gave birth.
She has already he
Yes,
has already engaged with
another person I was going to get
Bro.
married.
Bro. Well done, dear. You try.
He was going to get married, and so but he told her, I think they had an agreement, which is why I wish she lived a little bit longer to at least say the things he told her, because she told her cousin, which I don't know if it's true or she just said it, that he said he couldn't marry her, but he was going to take care of his child, and he was going to keep his child. I don't know, because the dead cannot defend themselves.
Yes.
So and you cannot argue because she's dead. At least respect to the dead.
Yes.
So she had the baby. Myself and her cousin were able to clear the bills and took the baby home, and then
not the guy.
He didn't come till like I think a week after.
He didn't. He
didn't show up. I didn't have any means to reach him because
of the
cousin tried to reach him with her phone and he wasn't picking. And then I think news eventually got to him, because you know the generation we live in, people are posting this person on social media. Yes. Like, so definitely he heard the news and tried to find, and then he came. The baby was like a week old, a pretty baby girl. She's still very dear to my heart. I still try my best to check up for her. She's a bit grown. So he came, and then he said that he didn't know she was going to give birth. He didn't know her delivery was close and all of those things.
Somebody that, are you not communicating with someone that
is pregnant, that carries your baby?
So I don't know.
It just made me feel like, how wicked can people be?
Wow.
But
in another way, I think in life, like I used to tell people, when something happens, you will see why something doesn't happen. Yes. When you actually see the guy attitude, I think you appreciate.
I was what actually happened. Yes, because at some point I was like, what if I was born in this situation? This have been the case scenario.
Like you actually know.
And because I remember after that time, we still had, because I was helping with the baby. I took the baby for like 2 or 3 immunizations. And one of those days, I had to call him. I said, you have to pay for your child. So now that put me in a space to...
Did he pay you back for the hospital bills that you cleared?
He didn't pay us for the hospital bill, but he paid for the baby's upkeep subsequently. And then he paid for her burial process and all of those things, because she died due to birth complications. But at least it would have. It's better that there was even.
Funny thing about life, if he has been there, maybe all these complications.
It won't have complications, yes, because even stress during pregnancy can result to a lot of things.
And maybe
mental stress, yes. So it was. I just knew that maybe it was an eye opener for me, but that scared me, because at the end of the day, you don't really know people's intentions, and people only show you a side of them they want you to see.
Yeah.
If somebody else had told me he would do this, maybe a soothsayer said this is what he's going to do,
not believe.
I would tell you are lying.
Not my love.
Not my man. My man.
The love of my life.
But it's how mean can people be?
But with all this, with all the experience, the second one, the first one, the second one, the third one, do you still believe in love, or you don't give up? Say love no day again.
I do believe that I still believe that love exists. However, I think that there are people that are cut out for love. It's not for everybody.
So what you are trying to say love no day for you? Maybe
not now. There are people that find love in their like 30s and 40s and they live their best lives. Maybe not now. So now let me focus on what is for me.
Yeah. But when is the right time, the love will come. But I just want you to believe in it, because I think what we are having in this generation, the problem is we are no more believing in that love again.
Aside from it, I feel like in our generation, love basically is transactional. You know how our parents loved each other for who this person is, and because they didn't have anything to prove to anybody, in this generation, people have things they want to prove to a lot of people.
Yeah, that's true. That's
My
true.
man is rich, my man is this, my man is that, my man is full spec. Full spec includes loaded pockets.
In fact, that's the first spec.
Yes, that's the first. Any other thing. Do you understand? So I feel like it's very difficult these days to know when somebody genuinely even loves you.
The ladies go for money, and the guy also know that it's coming from my money.
Yeah,
so
yes,
I give you money, that's
and
all,
then
and
that
we have this
is it. Exactly.
But
that's why it's transactional.
People still get love.
There are people that find there are still beautiful love stories. Yes,
genuinely. And I think again, what is this is we share negative love out there mostly than the positive one, because those are actually have the
and that's why I tell
keep it out
people,
of the people's eyes, keep it out of the social media.
I tell people, don't believe what you see on social media.
Yes. So we push out the fake one more.
Considering how much social media has been monetized now, people will put out anything to make you. It's drama.
Acting it up.
It's drama. You don't even know. So just do what is yours.
We just come and
act love
and just want reactions on their posts.
And engagement on their and it's crazy, but like there are people out there that genuinely love each other. And it's good. It's a beautiful thing.
You know, and again, some people are using their role model. Celebrity to now align to compare what is actually happening.
That some people compare their lives with those the ones people show them on social media.
And what works for me might not work for you.
Exactly.
Everybody will find our ways. In fact, from our likes,
the so-called the self-acclaimed relationship coaches that
they are even the worst,
feeding them negative.
And you know, funny thing about the as you said, self-acclaimed relationship experts. Most of them are
people have relationships.
So I don't know who is
I don't know where they are getting experience from, because how do you give out what you don't have?
Most of them don't have relationship. Why some they have?
They're the worst relationships.
So how will you not be the one?
How will you give out what you don't have?
And you know, generally, but especially in Nigeria, and that's where I can speak of.
Yeah.
You see, single people, they are the oga kwata when it comes to
relationship advice. But funny enough, some of them, not all, but you see those ones on social media ranting up and down. That is where they let out all their frustration. Online in-laws, yes. The ones that will say, keep the relationship going for us. But there are some of the people, I know single people that give the best love advices.
There are few. You know, there are always exceptions to everything.
Yes, there are exceptions.
But looking at large, it's
wild. People do a lot of things. And I mean, what can you say? Everybody knows how to give advice until it's their turn.
Yeah.
They go say it's sweet until you reach your turn.
Just be like what you said. The truth is, if it has never happened to you, you would think you can do this, but when it actually happens, you see the reality. So it has been nice chatting with you, Jay. It's been lovely, and I appreciate one thing, the way you talk. So it's obvious you have healed, and that's the most important thing.
Oh yeah, I am. I'm in a better place.
So you have healed.
Chase the bag.
If you chase on, you see am before me, no forget me, sha.
If I still chase one, I don't see why I see pause. I go still carry pause before I find bag. Anyone.
We just call. Now true. Now one thing about life is that
true.
Don't be certain to one thing.
Keep your mind open and your options viable. Yeah.
That's why I used to tell people, especially to the ladies, if you see a guy that is ready and you see this kind of my person, you move. You
in that aspect, people don't know something.
You must not tick everything. Even to guys. Some guys have very high
potential.
Yes, that they want to. No, like their pocket list. I want to have a house in Lekki, Metama before I do this. I want to have G-Wagon. I want to drive Bentley before I want to have so amount in my account. Sometimes it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
You might not be able to tick all. It's just like we have a necessity.
And at times life is what people don't know is at times some people thrive better when they have teammates.
Exactly.
You just need to get your own teammate, and then you don't know. That's why some people will say, this guy will not get money, he just marry, start they see money.
Exactly.
At times it might just be one little thing you're doing wrongly that you need correction.
Or maybe the money he actually has it, but it's not good in management.
It's not good in management. So that's where your teammates comes in. Yes, that will now take down your spending and all of those things.
Let's do that, and things will work out. So as I said, thank God you are you. I really appreciate that, and we thank God for that. Glory be
Thank
to God.
you. I'm in a very good space.
Uh I know you have enjoyed this episode the way I do, because I enjoy and I just be like Simon no go. I enjoy Nanta. So I'm very sure you also do. Please don't forget to follow us on our social media, Drew TV, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can always reach out to us if you have anything to tell us, if you have anything to discuss with us. Jay, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having
And
me.
this will be the end of the program. Thank you.